got to play much Stowe or video games and all that good jazz and stuff. So, anyways, I didn't purchase the Zen version of the, what do they call this? The Franklin? I can't remember. Anyways, but I got the Fleet version. A friend of mine donated a few Fleet modules and stuff and wanted me to do something with the ship, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play around with that, maybe do some ground missions. Not sure. So I think everything's pseudo set up. Go ahead and get our parser starting. Yay. Good times. Let's go ahead and sign up for the good old-fashioned ISA. Because we don't run that enough. See, I wish I could run, more, if there were more parsing type maps that people were, somewhat, used to. I mean, what I do for, personal parsing, because before DPS Mark was a thing, a gentleman by the name of Alfie made that map. It's a pretty good map. But before that, I would use, Japori, or, what was it? Japori or Starbase, something or other, for just personal parsing. And parsing's not a bad thing. A lot of people get upset by it, but the thing with parsing, dude, it's how you know if you're improving or not. So, yeah. So we usually start out here, beam up, beam in. Nothing too crazy. Alright, so let's see if anybody else starts rushing or we're waiting for pets. And they're going. So we're gonna go. DPS waits for no man. Yeah, as you saw there, when I first got in there, I popped my threatening stance on. A lot of this is just muscle memory to me at this point. Hopefully I don't die. This ship's a little too squishy. Especially from the ones I'm used to, because I run the Paradox quite a bit. Oh, someone's trying to steal threat off me! Oh well. Sorry I wasn't yakking too much during that, but let's see what the parse is. Gotta concentrate. 177, not too bad. I've been averaging about, in the 170s with the ship. The highest I've gotten it so far, I haven't done a video on it, but The highest I've gotten with this ship is 196 in a pug. But this was a pretty good team. This is kind of what you want to see. You got somebody who's like around 75k, 64, 45, it all balances out and stuff like that. When it gets really hard is when you have 4 other people around this 2k range. But this is what you want to see in parsing maps like this. Something along these lines. I mean, the 32 to 45 to 64, excellent. Absolutely excellent. So, I mean, pulled a good bit of the thread in, 67%. Let's look at this. Yeah, I mean, that's expected. 6 beams, 27k. I would like to see that higher, around 35 for FOB. Subspace Vortex, wonderful. If you're going to use that, you're definitely want to use the as high as you could possibly get. I mean, Plasma Explosions, that's, fairly decent for 6 beams, even though you have, 5 consoles that I stack, the Plasma consoles, the Embassy consoles in. Excellent. Feedback Pulse, that's pretty bad. I didn't get as high as I should. I can get that up to reasonably 45k if done correctly, but I just wasn't, paying attention, doing what I was supposed to, because I want to activate that like with the sphere spawns. The more shit that's like, literally shooting at you and stuff like that, you're gonna just pump it up and stuff. So not too bad. Grabwell, I like to see that around 15, but secondary deflector great. Drain infections is on par. Entropic Rider's a little low. It's usually around 10k for me. Pets, it's because I activated it late. I mean, but everything else is just, good. Not bad. So, let's take a little reward and leave. Screw you guys, I'm going home. That's Mike Hartman. Spot on, correct? Alright, now that we did that, let's take a look at the build real quick. I mean, I got my coalitions. My Terran Task Force beam. You have to have that if you're running Disruptors. Hell, you could even run that if you're running other beams. It still does amazing by itself. But, my coalitions, the damage times 4, they're expensive. You could use other mods, but, I mean, they're great. But, like, when it comes to, like, just beam type, it doesn't really matter. It's all about the mods. The only time you're going to really worry about it, the really extreme high end, when you're actually like trying to squeeze out like a K or 2 extra, you're going to want to go with the coalitions or possibly AP. But I've seen people do amazing crap with, the phasers. As you guys know, even if this wasn't a science ship, I've been, if you watch any of my videos recently, I've been just doing heavy EPG on everything. Like, I use a solenoid deflector on a lot of ships. The secondary deflector, and then my 3-piece ICO. I know that a lot of people think I should run the 4-piece and stuff like that, but, I mean, this is a great buff, the Radiant Subatomic Pulse and all, but, like, overall, I'm seeing better just by throwing that fourth, the solenoid deflector in there. I'm seeing a lot more from it. And damage-wise, like, as you see, the videos I've been pumping out have been over 200 in pugs, which is pretty good. And by the way, don't sit there and think when you do that, if you try any of my builds, dude, don't think that you're immediately going to slam into the 200 range. There's so much that goes absolutely into that. It's crazy. I mean, you got to get the right pugs. Things have to activate properly. There, can't be any lag. Just, I mean, like, anytime I do a build, like, I put it on YouTube and stuff like that, I'm doing, like, sort of, like, my max potential. It's not the end-all, be-all. Where, like, I'm doing 200, most people could probably get, reasonably 245 out of it. That's healthy. Absolutely healthy to do, around those type of numbers with like a build that I'm doing. But it's not something that you just go in there and just smash spacebar. You have to time things out, and you have to watch the people that you're playing with. Like, I mean, like, a lot of people, they're okay, like high end DPS and stuff like that. Like if I'm running with actual friends, we go in, we slam the cube, hit the left, and we just completely bypass the middle. All the spheres in the center, we completely skip them, take down the right to where all the spheres come popping out. And then we come back, and then that's where we use our feedback pulse, our gravity wells, everything. But a lot of pugs, they want to sit there in the center and just take down the spheres, and you're losing so much DPS with that because you could already have that right hand side down and then back in for all the spheres to group up. I know that's not possible when it comes to like lower end DPS. You know, like if you're like in your 30s or 20s and stuff like that, and there's like 4 or 5 of you, it's going to be hard. But when you notice somebody who rushes in and just pops the cubes and spheres at the beginning and takes down the left side very well, you know that you could rush over to the right side with them at that point. You know, take down that side and get into the center with them. The quicker they can take down everything, the quicker you could help take down everything with them, and your DPS is going to increase as well. So, yeah. So, let's screw it. Let's see what we can do for like a Borg tour. Let's do that. Leave that on, that one on. Take that off. We want Omega, Borg Neuro. Okay. We'll do the Cure. Gotta love the Cure. Hittimer. Ooh. Ouch. Yeah. I guess we could just, for the hell of it, I don't know. Nah, let's leave that and put advanced. We could do advanced. I mean, this boat, how I have it set up, is not set up for elite whatsoever, but we could try it later. Possible. Yeah. Oh, I feel absolutely exhausted. My mother decided to buy my 7-year-old son a kitten without my knowledge. So I've been contending with that all day. The kitten's literally curled up on top of my left foot as we speak, but the cat's been going crazy all day. I'm allergic to cats. I like cats and stuff like that, but it just, like, as I got older, I don't like the whole having to, you know, when something bad happens to them, take them to the vet, you know, put them down, so to speak, when they're just too sick or stuff. It's too much. So it's basically purchasing a small tragedy in my life, and I didn't have a say in it, so I'm having a little bit of problems with it, but I'll get over it and stuff. My son, and he named the cat Snickers, had a blast today. I mean, the kitten was following him around like a puppy dog. It was amazing. It was pretty good overall. But yeah, there's that. And then went to dinner with my sister today. My mother was there, my son, my niece Sloan. Had pretty good. There was no insane fights. Nobody was, you know, disagreeing or arguing like we all normally do, but it was pretty good. But then again, there wasn't like any boyfriends or girlfriends or in-laws or any other estranged, like, you know, family members involved. So, yeah, much better. Alright. As soon as we get in, threatening stance. I got that tied to my 6 key, as you can see. Get in there. Let's do this. My strategy for this is to head off to the left and then to the far left. Take this down as quickly as I possibly can. But the problem with this is I don't have like insane beam and, you know, beam damage going on right now because this is a side heavy boat. Somebody followed me, but I need to keep an eye over here. As you can see, her butter stayed to take care of the other side. So we'll do this. Pop, pop. And then I'll just go over here and start working on this guy. That should take care of that over there, as you can see. TBR up. Screw it. Alright, it's down to 33%. Let's rush over to the other side, make sure that they're not going to ruin this for us. Looks like they're not doing too bad. They're not doing a lot of DPS, but they have not screwed us, so to speak. So, get that there. I might die here. Okay, I think we are doing quite well. Now, the Borg lady thing, Dinatra, I think her name is? I could be wrong on that. But anyways, a lot of people want to rush right up onto her. If you get within 5 kilometers of her, she decloaks. So, yeah, you just kind of want to stay back, chill, and do it like this. And, you know, as you can see, people are going to start getting right up on her. She's going to decloak. Hopefully, the fact that I have, you know, the Grabwell and then the Susspace Vortex is going to do enough DPS on her. Oh, there we go. And the fact that she's looking at me now with the feedback pulse, hopefully she dies. If not, we can do this. Where'd she go? Pop. Do that. She should be dead here in just a second. Yeah. Now, if you're wondering why I have the charged particle burst, it's because it triggers the secondary deflector and also my temporal tree, so it's doing quite a bit of damage. Let's look at that parse, analyze. Now, when it comes to this map, there were a few people close to me and stuff like that, but we're not going to look at anybody else's parse because there were people on the other side, and when you're parsing, there's the larger the distance gap, the more inaccurate it is. We're just going to look at mine right here. So 109K, That's not bad for this type of ship that I'm on, but like I normally average around the 120, like if I'm using like the Chronom Imperium or whatnot, but let's look at the damage. Yeah, there we go. Make that full screen. I mean, plasma explosion's good, feedback pulse great. I mean, everything's looking good. But like, this is what I'm saying: the deteriorating secondary deflector triggers off of that. And the beautiful part with that charged particle burst, like if there's like a group of spheres and you burst that all over it, all of them are getting that damage. It applies to all of them. It's amazing. So, yay. I'm not used to doing all the talking. I normally have other people in channel and stuff with us, and I don't actually stream. I normally just record silently and put it up. But I figured, what the hell? Christmas Eve. I'm bored, tired, and nobody seems to be online right now because obviously they're with family and stuff. My family crap was all done earlier today, so don't feel bad for me. My suffering is done because now I'm alone and I'm happy. Hmm. But other than that, all right, let's finish up. Let's see if we can't do another Borg. Let's do both of those. We'll sit there and see if anybody goes for that. Probably the Cure is going to pop. The Cure is amazing. I love the Cure. We do a cool thing called Borg bowling, where you bowl a strike. It's where you you rush in all the spheres and stuff like that below the cube, and then you try to pop everything all at once. I'm not going to be able to do it with this round because I'm not in space and I'm not getting my cooldowns, but yeah, we'll still be able to do some funs. And so in the meantime, let's see what I have here. Yeah, we'll do the Borg stuff and then we'll go, try to see if anybody's playing on ground. Just go pug that. I love ground. A lot of people don't like it and stuff. I mean, it's funky and it's a little complicated at first, but once you understand what you need to do and how to do it, and it's probably the cheapest, you know, mid-maxing you could do. You could mid-max on ground far cheaper than you can in space. I mean, by billions. But ground, you make more EC, dilithium, than you'd ever do in space, to be quite honest. As it should be. It should be like that because it forces people to play ground a lot more and, it balances out the game a lot more, so. Locks, box, keys. Search. Let's see what they're up to. It's not too bad. We'll buy a couple of those. See if we get anything on stream here. I doubt it. But why not? We'll look. Yeah, if you're going to open it in boxes, dude, the only lucrative one is the Infinity. But the problem with the Infinity is everybody's opening it. And the market's kind of bottomed out. But the good thing about that is regular normal players can get, regular stuff that they couldn't before. Because, like, plasmonic leeches and stuff like that, dude, used to be like 90 mil. Now you can get them for like 3 mil. Chemocyte, 60, 70 mil. Get them for like 2, 3 mil. It's a wonderful thing. I'm actually a big advocate for it. Let's see. Plasmonic leech. Oh, I double clicked. I shouldn't have double clicked. There we go. Got it. And let's see here. Coalitions. Yeah, if you're going to open these up, I really should be opening these up on a lower character, but, screw it. You only live once, right? I don't feel like switching. Let's open these up. See what we got. Nothing bad. But here. That right there is going to go on another ship of mine. I'm trying to keep, like, all, like, different things open up on things, so that way, like, whenever I switch over to a ship that I switch back and forth to, I don't have to do the whole reset up type deal, so I'm trying to slowly do that. Random beams, what you're probably going to want for that. Hopefully we get a beam ray. Yay, pop. Yeah, not the greatest mods, but whatevs. Probably put that in one of my alts. Yay! Go, go, Power Rangers! All the spheres, pretty much. One or two left over. This on, this on. We should be fine. There we go. It should be good on my end. Make sure there's no spheres floating around, no other ships, and go help out our friendlies. Noise. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't see anything else fluttering around. Now let's go talk to the king. Somebody else already talked to him? Nope. That's my bad. My bad! Alright, let's see where he's gonna pop up at. GG. And let's look at the pulse again. Continue. Well, that's from last time. Analyze. Let's analyze it. Again, because people are so far away from me and stuff like that, you can't really count anybody else's DPS being accurate. Mine's going to be the most accurate. So, 40k is not bad, you know. Got, you know, some good stuff going on there. That's it too crazy. Well, yeah. Yeah. Yay. Alright, so what we're going to try to do now is do some ground. Oh no, ground, don't do it. Alright, so for ground, obviously I'm running temporal commando. And then let's make sure I have my ground set up on. This is pretty standard for me, how I've been running it right now. I know a lot of people don't have the Cliggit yet because it's a K13 module, but the thing is freaking OP. You're going to see it. If you have seen any of my ground videos with it, yeah, dude, it's freaking OP. Especially if you like have a high crit severity and stuff, so. I got that running. Got my deadly intent because of my Boolean. I want to use my secondary as much as possible. And the paradox bomb. I know a lot of people complain it doesn't do a lot of DPS, but the beautiful part is if you're using a secondary or something like that can, you know, do a big burst damage on multiple people, this is your best friend because it just pulls everything in. It's a grab well on ground. You know, it's wonderful. So, yeah, we love that. And then my battle strategies. And then my ambush. Let's see what we're doing for ground. Space, ground. Our boss here. I want to take him off. Where's that other guy? My dino friend. Here it is. I'm still testing around with this. I don't know if it's going to be like a big thing to use yet and stuff like that, but he's pretty decent. I mean, debuffing is always good. I can't really see what else I'm going to throw in here right now. The only thing I could see is just gank these guys out and put in... Where are you? Oh, did I pass him? I must have. These guys, I got like 3 of these dudes for renewing of ambush. But I ran the 3 DOFs for that for quite a while, and I'm seeing that I'm doing a little bit better numbers the way I have it now, but it's not definitive yet, so. Yay. Alright, traits, ground traits, everything looks fine. I got some of those dudes. So region, we want to take off space, put ground on, difficulty. We want it to be elites. Elites only. So let's see, Brotherhood of the Sword, great map. Defend Raiho, I assume that's how you pronounce it. And we're going to do miners. Probably Raiho or Brotherhood of the Sword are going to pop up next because, you know. But the beautiful part about doing the elite maps like that, I don't have any here. I already sold all of them, but salvage tech. Salvage tech. But, you know, the other big sellers are Rubidium and Z Particles. You get a couple hundred of these, man, you're making millions. I mean, I averaged it how I could do it. I could do all the elites in about an hour and 15 minutes for ground and roughly make over 2 mil once you combine everything an hour. Not to mention the 1,400K dilithium that you get from each one of these. So, yeah, I'm poor. There's been too many dill sinks as of late. Research lab. Yeah, I've been worrying about our combat buff, our weekly combat buff. All my builds, everything I do is kind of severely based off of that. A lot of people don't think it's a viable thing or worth investing in, but yeah, it is. You know, because like when I do my builds and stuff like that, like especially for space, I mean, look at my crits. You know, not my crits. My resistances pretty freaking high. But like in space and stuff like that, this ship right here, this is all 30%. Everything here is 30% without me putting any neutronium or any of that bullshit in that's going to actually like hurt my build, you know, because I'm not putting out enough DPS. I mean, and you really do not need any more than 30%. You're not going to see that huge of a difference. You want between 30 to 40%. So, yeah. I mean, I live by the idea of like, kill it quicker than it can kill you. I mean, yeah, a lot of people could sit there and survive a thing and go turtle or whatever the hell you want to call it, zombie, turtle, zombie, whatever the hell it is. But the point is, you have to be able to kill it too. You know, especially in pug runs. I could see like being such a role, pulling all the threat and stuff like that, and having things shoot at you if other people can kill it quicker. But I mean, a lot of people play pugs, especially in all these weird, STFs that people don't run on a daily basis. Yeah, nothing's popping yet. Wow. Usually these two pop pretty quick. Yay, minor. Wow, that's awesome. I love this map. A lot of people have a hard time with it and stuff like that, but it's a fun map. Especially, like, if you happen to luck out, for me, personally, everybody goes one way, I go the other way, and I get to solo the whole side by myself. Awesome. But see, right now you really can't move, but we have a neat little, like, glitch that you could do. If you hit W and X at the same time, you can move. You don't really need to. It's just something that you could do because, why sit there and stand in the same spot for the entire time? But, yeah. Now, for this, I don't use my mouse at all. It gets put away. Everything is completely keyboard. I use my AWDS keys, my shift key, and then my number pad for all of this. My space bar consists on the plus key to the right, and it's, the 10 bar that goes all the way across. And then my 1 and 2, my 1 is my primary fire, and then everything else falls in between. As you can see right here, group everything up. And then secondary, look at the numbers, great. As I just keep spamming that plus key, that space bar, so to speak. Yep, dude. Yeah, the click it, man. Absolutely OP. Yep. Yeah, I'm waiting for them at some point to nerf that click it, man. I mean, it's working as intended as far as I know, but yeah, it just, it's one hit and stuff, dude. One shot kills. I know it's pretty broken right now when it comes to PvP because you're able to stay in cloak and use it and it doesn't break the cloak. But I'm not trying to dog PvP, man, but PvP is broken when it comes to ground and space. It always has been for at least the past 3 years that I can recall. Spam spacebar. One key, one key, one key. This is all one key. Then I'm going to hit my number 1 key again to help refresh. And then, yeah. Pretty simple. Yeah, once you get it set up right, dude, it's pretty stupid easy. Because a lot of people, they're sitting there trying to click and stuff, which is fine, but the problem with clicking is, a lot of times you have to click something like 3-4 times for it to activate. You know what I mean? Because there's always been like a big issue with the HUD on this game. Oh. Oh, I still got it. Cool. Herald Staff's good, but damn is it annoying sounding. People just keep hitting it. Alright, got 22 seconds. As it gets down to like the 10-second mark, I'll start making my way up there. But yeah, here we go. Yay. Alright. Let's run up here, get ready for the next part. Just the other side's got to clear it out. Here we go. The lovely cutscene of what? I'm not sure. Just rumbling ground? Or is it just a nice little scenic area that everybody could just sit there and bask over how wonderful everything is? It's still pretty. Literally spamming one key right now. Now I'm hitting the one key to help refresh and then spamming that plus bar again. Alright, here we go. Yay! Run. Run! Hit my 3 key. Get my little clones down here. Spamming my pseudo spacebar again, the plus key. You don't have to make it the plus key if you want to and stuff, but that's how I have it. Put it on anything. You put it on your mouse button if you want. Yeah, luckily I think the dude that's following me is pretty good. The Smith dude. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be, you know, too new or anything like that. I don't know what his DPS is, because I could pretty well, you know, solo this side on my own. Not too bad. I mean, I probably would die on a complete solo at least once, especially down here at this part. Like once this gate opens, but yeah. Yay. Now there's a technique if you have 2 people that are on the same level, you can crawl up that little bank right there where there's corner coming across and jump up onto that fence and then pop down there and use both of your concussion and tachyon emissions, your CTEs, if you have it all buffed up nicely. But yeah, the dude I'm with, I don't know what he knows, so I'm not going to risk it. Because I don't want to die in live stream, man. I don't want to be that guy. Listen to me, being the elitist. Alright, so buff, 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 buff. Throw, kill, 9. Yeah. That's another thing. When it comes to like these ground cues, never assume that the people in there know 100% what they're doing, or that they're willing to. I mean, like in Brotherhood of Sword, you'll see people, they just sit there and kill stuff all day long and not activate any of the pillars or do any of the quote-unquote optionals, even though they're not optionals on the elite maps. If you don't do them, they fail. But, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, these grenades, man, you get like 3 or 4 of them on you, dude. They could take you out with one hit. You'll see them, these red spheres that just completely encircle your tune. But luckily, I don't seem to be pulling threat. It makes me wonder, like, the dude I'm with is doing pretty good. I think so. I don't think he's died. I haven't been paying attention. I've been yakking too much. Yak. Yak. Okay, well. Get my clones down. the other side made it through. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think that Smith guy's pretty good. I have to look at his parts and stuff like that afterwards, but yeah, he seems pretty legit. Now, I wasn't on the other side with the other peeps, so I don't know exactly what they were doing. And just remember and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, somebody may be bad in a map, but you don't know, dude. It literally could be their first time, or just they listen to bad advice, you know, about what to do and stuff. So, because there are people that just want to be popular in this game. Their whole thing is just to be loved and adored, because obviously they don't have it in their own lives. So they'll take misinformation or stuff that they don't really know about and just bullshit it through to look like they're superior and they know what they're talking about. But that's the thing, it kind of screws the other people over big time. I mean, the people that are taking the advice. So that's why I tell you, do your research, ask around. I mean, it could be the leader of your fleet and stuff like that. That's cool and stuff like that, but dude, you need to check. Ask around. You don't have to ask if this person knows what they're talking about, but, you know, talk to people. Figure out, you know, if this is the meta, if this is what people are using, if this is what DPS is. I mean, that's if you're into DPS, but, I mean, if you're doing elite maps, you kind of have to be into DPS. Just saying. Yeah, it's been an ongoing thing like this, you say DPS anywhere in any kind of forums, Reddit, Facebook groups and stuff like that, people lose their mind. They're like, you know, we're just playing to have fun. It's not all about DPS. Oh, well, it's about being good at a game. And that's what any game is. So, you know, just trying to be the best or as good as you possibly can. But mediocrity is not the point of the game. I could see, like, if you're role-playing and you're going for a certain feel, but you shouldn't be pugging. If you're role-playing, you should get into a role-play fleet to where they set up kind of scripts and, you know, things of that nature. You know, because I understand why, like, some people get, like, you know, butthurt over, like, an IS-8 only lasting 90 seconds. They want this big epic battle where they sit there for 5-10 minutes fighting the board, you know, life and death. But, again, that's not something you should do on an advanced map or a puggy map. You should really get with other people to try to do that. And there's crap loads of RP fleets out there. You just have to ask and chat. You know? So, and also check the forums and stuff. And literally, throughout this entire time, I've been spamming my pseudo spacebar and won. Just walking around trying to avoid the, you know, the grenade spheres and keeping an eye on my comrades, sort of. But I've just been yakking relentlessly the entire time. Yeah, yakking. Yeah, but we are not doing too bad. This was a pretty good group, I think. You don't have too much longer to go. Yeah, stay out of the fire. Stay out of the fire. Astro, yeah, dead. Yay, smart. Yeah, of course injured. Make sure you're healed. I'm coming, guys. Don't worry. Astro's on his way. Come on, Mon Capitan. Did. He did. Oh, he did. He did. A little teabagging. We got to do a little teabagging. Yeah. Teabag on the Capitan. Yeah. Who you want to teabag is the board queen on High Ground Elite. She's worthy of a teabag. Is she mean? She's been glitching out lately and stuff like that. You'll notice if any of you guys play it, like at the last and final stage where she basically disembodies. I think it's the way to put it. You know, instead of she standing up at 2 feet, she's just a kind of a half torso floating around the room like some poltergeist type, you know, ex-wife shit. Yeah. But if you see like the standing part and her floating around the room, the map's gonna glitch out, and you might as well just restart it instead of, you know, fighting it over and over again. Yay, big map. Yay, GG. Alright, let's look at the parse. Analyze. Analyze. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm usually about 900k in that. Who was the dude that was in there? The prototype guy. 240. That's not bad. I mean, you know, him and I are the only ones that you can really judge. These guys right here were too far away from me to know what they were exactly 100% doing, but yeah, he's pretty good, you know? I mean, he was an engineer. It's not like he was in there just to do fucking, you know, DPS like I was. But, yeah, pretty legit. Let's look at this. See what I did exactly. My focus blast, that's my secondary. My click it, and then my quick beam. Yeah. And like I said, you're not going to see much DPS off the paradox bomb, because if you're doing your secondary with this, you shouldn't see much numbers with this, to be quite honest. So, then again, I could be talking out of my ass. Make sure you check up on that. Don't just take my word for it, or anybody's word for it. You just go around and keep asking, asking, and asking. Make sure people know what they're talking about. Yay. Alright, what are we going to do now? Brotherhood, bug hunt. Oh, Brotherhood popped. Engage. Engage. No, I don't want to be married again. Different engage. Cut it out. Yay. Yeah, this one you don't want to really worry about killing everything so much as to getting the optionals done. And, you know, the primary things like the pillars and shit. So we're going to try to do this as much as humanly possible. On our own. Hopefully we're with a good team where we're not stuck doing it the entire time, but... And literally coming into this spamming spacebar. Spamming spacebar, spamming spacebar. Here we go. Bye-bye, Defiler. You suck. Alright. I'm gonna run over to this one. Hopefully somebody gets the other one. Yay. Yeah, it doesn't look like somebody's getting the other one. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yahtzee! Yay! Okay, so here, I'm not going to do much. I'm just going to drop my clones. Hit that to where they all get pulled in. And I'm just going to keep running. Because hopefully somebody on the other side gets the other guys. I, right here, will get the fire team. Here we go. Options up for it. I'll hit it one more time. And it looks like we're good. Now, they're gonna do their thing. Hopefully nobody hits the other thing until it's complete. It just depends on what everybody else is doing. I mean, sometimes you can't help it. I mean, you could sit there be deactivating something, and they'll put one of those bomb things that just knocks you down, gives you knockback, and it screws up. So don't, like, flip out if things don't work to plan on a map like this, because it's just not going to happen. Okay, got that one. Hopefully somebody's up there. Yes. Money. We are money, friendos. Escape. Okay, I'm gonna jump over this fence to get the targs. Have to get that first. Hopefully somebody's working on the other one. If not, I'll get over there. Gonna get the syndicate operative. Get him out. Fix him up real good. Yeah, see how I'm just basically... I'm not shooting anything. I'm ignoring everything. I'm just running over here. Oh, somebody already got him, it looks like. I like it. But they would run all the way down there, which somebody already did, which is cool. I'll wait for that to click off, and then I'll hit the main and see where things pop up and what other people do. Because again, you can't assume that everybody knows, even if they played a map 4 or 5 times. Yep, there's that one. There's that. It looks like that guy's running there. That guy's got that one, so looks pretty good so far. There's one. Yep, 2. Wow. We are money. Money, 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 money. Money. Yep, singing on stream. I'm going to go ahead and hit it. There's no objectives that you really have to complete around here. I'm going to run over this way. See if anybody beats me here. Hopefully somebody went to the other one. Nope. Can't win them all. Hit the thing over there, dude. Come on. There we go. I got him. Sorry. I was getting distracted, man. Is somebody just not touching the other one? Or they just keep getting knocked down? I don't know. You want to make sure you stay up on your injuries, otherwise it's going to just keep fucking you up. Wow. What is going on over there? Steve, go to the other side, dude. You see that I'm here and I got this. Well, we got a minute for them to figure it out. There we go. Okay, at least I don't have to rely on anybody else for this next part. See how I'm just chopping him down, dude, with this build? Yeah. Boom. Game over. GG, friendos. GG. It was a little slow there at the very end. I don't know what happened. Don't really care, but we won. So, yay. Salvage tech. Yay. Since the thingy pops up. Fleet marks. Thank you very much. Always need fleet marks. Yay. Okay, let's go ahead for Defend Rye and Bug Hunt for the funsies. Oh, let's quickly look at the parse. I mean, that's not a parsing map by any means because you're supposed to be getting the optionals done, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. The optionals are far more important in that map than the DPS. Did I just say that out loud? Oh my god! Something is not more important than DPS? Triggered. Hashtag triggered. I guess we could do Nakara as well. Try to get all of them done. Why the hell not? Now, like Assault and Turok Nora, like if you know who Nib or Kanga or any of the ground pounders are, we could do that map pretty good. I'm still not fluent on it, but it's a doable map nowadays. Thank God. All the other ones here, I rock at though. I do really good on self-destructive tendencies, Undine infiltration, but it's bugged right now, unfortunately, because of where you have to put out the fires, you can't. But yeah, luckily, if you happen to do that map and it flips over to the other thing to where you have to protect the orb, it's definitely doable. It's easy and it's fun. I know a lot of people don't like answering the questions, but if you're in there with two people that know what they're doing, that whole map runs slow. I mean, not slow, smooth. I mean, everybody can be in there, a complete noob, crap DPS, crap gear, and do that map very well. As long as you're in there with a couple of people that know what the hell they're doing. It's the same with any of these maps, really. I mean, Defend Raiho, you literally only need probably one conscience person, really, in there. You know, that actually knows what they're doing. The car prime, nah, it's whatevs. But yeah, we're not doing too bad though. I'm just sitting here vaping. Yeah, you know, one of those people that vape. I'm no longer a smoker. I'm a vapor. Yeah, that's what I am nowadays. I haven't smoked in 2 years. So, which is not, you know, considering me, you know, smoking and stuff. Like, I was smoking 2.5 packs a day for close to 17 years. And it was killing me and stuff. But literally, it was killing me. I just died. Like, I suffered through like cancer and stuff, but it wasn't lung cancer or anything like that. It was thyroid cancer, but you know, it was enough, you know. And I was spending $15 a day on cigarettes, and I always felt like shit. I stunk. I didn't realize how bad I stunk until after I quit smoking and stuff. But yeah, it's the best thing I ever freaking did, dude. I mean, I'm not sitting there saying vaping is much better and stuff like that, but vaping is not smoking. I mean, I was wheezing, couldn't breathe, just always constantly bronchitis like a couple times a year. Ugh. Not to mention having to deal with cigarette cigarette ashes, butts, ashtrays, all that gross crap, dude. No bueno. No bueno. Yeah. Oh, hey, somebody said hello. Team. Oh, shit. Alright, spam F to get out. Alright. Gotta go down and take down the devices. Usually one spawns about here. Oh, one's not gonna spawn there this time. One always spawns in that corner though, at the beginning. Wow, that was quick. People were on the money that time. Oh no, I keep hitting the escape bar to cut the cutscene every time, even though I do this every fucking, like, you know, at least 5 times a day. Alright, get my clones out. Get ready to battle these Alachi douchers. Yeah, the setup I have is pretty good for all maps on attack. When it comes to science and stuff like that, guys, I don't know what you sci guys or engineering guys do. I have no freaking clue. You know, so I can't give real advice on it and stuff. I can help out in space, but when it comes to ground, not so much. Two engineers. Yay. We're done. Wow, good team. Really good team. Probably other guys, it's like, what the hell is this Astro guy doing, dude? He sucks. They're not wrong. I'm bad. I'm horrible at this game. I literally spam spacebar. How can you be good if you just spam spacebar? Alright, cool. Yay, we the wieners. We the wieners. Fleet Mox, thank you. Leaving. I'm so done with you guys. I'm out of here. Stop. I want that key perf times 3. I assume he's talking to me. Yeah, when I'm talking about the regen thing, when I finally, the whole upgrading kit thing, I was so excited because I had this caper for quite some time and I didn't accidentally get it. It was back when I was opening lockboxes like crazy and stuff. And, yeah, and my buddy Nib, who's the ground pounder god in this game, he's pretty good and stuff. He's like, yeah, dude, that's what you fucking want. And I'm like, what? That's what I want? And I got it. And then I upgraded it, and it's regen. And if you know what regen is, it's regains health outside of combat. Not really helpful. I mean, it's not really helpful. So it's an ongoing joke. Anytime somebody gets a regen on anything, they harass me about it. It's like, oh, hey, Aster, they got regen. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Horrible. People are so rude to me. They don't care about my feelings. Anyways. Cool. Alright, let's see. What are we doing next? What are we doing next? We didn't do a Nakara. Let's sign up for that just for funsies. We didn't do a bug hunt either. We should do a hive. But I don't want to sit here for like 20 minutes for it to get filled. If I see it like popped up, we'll go in it. So. This kitten is still sleeping on my left foot. If I don't know if anybody's actually watching this right now because I got one monitor and I can't really flip back and forth. I was talking about my mother buying my son a cat without my permission. But anyways, my son's not here. He's with his mother's. I'm divorced, blah, 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 yada, yada. Anyways, this kitten has literally been sleeping on my left foot for the past hour or so. And it's like, I want to move, but if I move, I'm going to wake him up and he's just going to tear the house down. You know, he doesn't have my kid here to run him out of energy, so. If anybody's had kittens before, you know they sleep for a little bit and they turn into Tasmanian devils the next. Yeah. Ooh, wait, I'm not doing it. I'll crush the game if I just delete all of it. Yay, cryptic, bugs. Good times. Doesn't look like anybody else wants to play the other maps. There's people in their car, but that's a parsing map for ground. So a lot of people just do teams on it. It's not really something that, you know, people just pug. But I could be wrong. It could pop. If that's the case, I gotta hurry up and put on my spacesuit and change one of my modules around. Change it to my temporal operative kit over to the recursive version. Where are you? Right here. Because I mean, yeah, that's gonna help out a great deal and stuff like that. But this module is just not gonna help on NTTTE whatsoever. So, yay, we will see. We'll close out of this. Yeah, I don't see too many people on tonight and stuff, so nobody's in Discord or anything like that. Well, obviously not. It's Christmas Eve, people with family or whatnot, or passed out drunk, or, you know, at a bar somewhere, I assume. Me, myself, and I, sitting here comfortably, calm, quiet. My air conditioner's running. I live in Florida. I mean, here it is December and stuff like that, and it's like 80 degrees outside, Fahrenheit. I know a lot of people are used to the Celsius thing and stuff like that, the rest of the world. I don't know how to, you know, break that down for you guys, but hopefully you can, you know, convert it some way or somehow, but that's assuming if anybody's actually watching this. So, just me rambling. I can't even remember what I did last year for Christmas Eve. What I was doing. I think my son was here because I normally get him on Christmas Eve. The only reason why this year I didn't get him and stuff like that because baby mama wanted to take him over to her mom's house and stuff like that and do Christmas crap over there, but normally she's hanging out with her boy toy and she's wrapped up in that thing, so I have my kid, which is good for me and him, you know, so we get some nice son and daddy, you know, bonding time. basically it's me yelling at him every 5 minutes. Stop doing that. Put that down. Don't do that. Why are you hitting that? Noah, knock it off. No, you don't need to yell. I'm right here. Why are you yelling at me 3 feet away? Calm down. No, you just ate. You don't need another cupcake. Over and over again. Rinse and repeat. It's so funny, man. We fight and argue and stuff like that, but I mean, he's my best friend, dude. My son, hands down best friend. I mean, yeah, I play the daddy role and stuff like that to him, I discipline him and everything like that, but we're like a couple of dudes. We just bust each other's balls the entire day. My kid is just the absolute, like, he was born sarcastic. That's just what he was. I mean, he was just born sarcastic. He came out screaming, obscenities and just calling people out. Like, when the day he was born. It just... apple of my eye, really. Like, we went and picked out his mother's Christmas gift the other day. And he saw these sleeping masks, and they had, like, pictures on there and stuff like that. And... anyways, he picks out a sleeping mask. I'm like, why are you getting it? It was because Mama's always tired. She's just tired all the time. I'm like, oh yeah, really? And then he picks out one with cat eyes on there. And I was like, why'd you pick the cat one? He's like, because Mama hates cats, and I know it. I'm like, that's my boy. Knuckle it, pound it. Yeah. So, yeah, he loves trolling his mother. It's his big thing. It's so easy. If you know her and stuff like that, it's not hard to do. Because she's just so annoying. She's constantly, like, in your face, and, she's always in his face. She's that mother that just constantly is there, like, wiping your face with tissues and napkins, and, opening straws for him, and he just won't let him do anything on his own, really. So, yeah. I mean, which is a good thing, to a point and stuff, because he's got me the complete opposite, where I'm like, he's like, Daddy, I can't open this chocolate milk. I'm like, well, I guess you don't get to have it then, now, do you? Good times, good times. Yeah, these ground maps just aren't popping, man. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this might be my last one. I might pick up the stream here a little bit later, something like that, but yeah, this is probably going to be my last map for a little bit, because I got to go to the bathroom and, get something to eat, something like that, that is. But pretty much I'm going to use the same build like I do on all the maps. I'm going to spam spacebar, get good, get some DPS going. Nothing too cray-cray. So, yay. Let's roll. If you guys aren't hearing the voices and stuff like that on the tunes talking, it's because I turned it off because I'm tired of listening to them. Especially Vanderveer's voice. Absolutely obnoxious dude. Can't deal with it, man. You play these maps as many times, you have to turn these voices off because they just make it to where you hate the map. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is another one of those parsing maps that people could do and use. I stopped trying to go for a record on this quite some time ago. I know that there's a lot of weird cheesy crap you have to do to actually contend in it now, but Whatevs. It's still a fun map to do, even if you're not trying to do deeps. Yay, smokiness. Yeah, not doing much, just walking left and right, spamming that space bar. Yeah, try to keep an eye on the situation. Alright, and then more should be popping up. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely going to check the parse after this, seeing as how this is a parsing map, but... Oh, what? I had 1 second till that hypo popped up, man. Yay, good team members. Thanks for helping me up, man. Really appreciate it. Ooh, can't see, can't see. We got this, friends. We got this. Ah! Oh no, I fell down. Oh, gotta talk to this dude over here. Come on, get your ass over here, Vandermeer. Gotta love that space bar. Oh, he did. Oh, he did. Yep, coming up next is the Queen. Hopefully we do pretty decent on that. So glad I don't have to hear his voice anymore, man. Get away from her, you bitch! GG. Yay. I want to look at the parse on this one. Analyzing. That's not too bad. I mean, I've done higher and stuff like that, I think. Upload results. I think I've done over 1,000 on this. Yeah. Combat time saved. DPS uploaded. We got a couple records here. That's not bad. But I mean, that's really good. I mean, that's a way above average what I did in that. So, yeah, good times. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream for a little bit. I might be back later. I'm not 100% sure. So, dudes and dudettes. Bye bye.